No, sometimes, you know, and it's not always easy. It's even worse if you find yourself in employment where maybe you got forced by the forces of life to be where you are right now. Maybe your parents are the ones who forced you to study what you studied. You were in accounting before, but you're always talking about food, which is maybe sometimes something, a yin and a yang from what you really want to do and what you're being channeled to do because it's safe. It's a good idea. What was safe for me was studying chemical engineering. That's what I was studying at the University of Pretoria, chemical engineering. I did it because my friends, Abo Jailen, these guys that came from good families, they said that's what they're going for. And I was very nervous at the time. I didn't want to fall behind. And I thought, all right, well, let me do what these guys are doing because they've got successful families, and if I do what they do, then maybe I'll live like them. Because I was scared of poverty, because that's where I come from. When you're running from poverty, that it's a challenge. I had to make that decision while we were living in a garage. Me, my mother, and my 3 siblings. We were 5 people living in a garage, not a double garage, one garage. All of us in that little garage, and that's pretty much where we were living. I'm attending this Model C school, coming home to the garage, lying to the friends and saying, no, we live in that house. That house. And then when they drop me off, I'd get off and then I'd wait for them to go. Bye guys, no, sharp, no, sharp. Okay, oh no, you can go. No, we want to make sure you're inside. No, don't worry. White people, they're like, want to make sure you're inside. I'm like, I'll be fine. I'm here, Mos. Come on, you can go. They're like, no, get inside. Oh, all right, I would walk around the house, and when they're gone, and I'll come back around the house, open the garage door and get in the house. One day, guys, I'll tell you something I'm really embarrassed about. One day, my heart sank. You know what happened? While I was doing my homework inside the garage, we were watching the World Cup. There it was back in 2006, that World Cup. Watching the World Cup, doing my homework and everything, and then I hear a knock on the garage door. Garage door is not like it's not like this. It's more like and I hear this knock and I'm thinking, I wonder who could that be? And then it opens up and my friend Jalen comes in. I'm like, oh no! How am I going to explain this? It was really bad. But I ended up saying, you know what happened? There were rats in the house. And my mom said, I can't live with rats. So we lived in the garage for a moment while they fixed the rat problem. I came up with stuff. But anyway, the main point, I had to be resourceful, guys. But the main thing that I was getting to here is that, I had these really tough circumstances at that time. And nothing was really easy. I had this dream of saying, what, I would love to be on TV and radio and do those type of things, but I didn't see a way to get there. Instead, all I saw was there's a half an opportunity in engineering to at least carve out a decent life out of what I'm having right here. And sometimes if you can't get what you want, then make the most of what's around you right now to get somewhere that maybe can put you in a better platform to get what you want. So that's what I did. I just studied and did really, really well in school so that I could get a bursary for Sasol. And then I got that bursary at Sasol. And then I studied chemical engineering because of that. And because now I got moved from Vanderbilt and put in Pretoria, the Johannesburg area, I had a platform where it's a little more accessible to go for these auditions and these things and whatever. And that's pretty much how I started that as a side hustle. Even when you are working for someone right now, you can always have a backyard garden. What I mean by that is that, yes, you're still shopping at Spar. Mara, you're saying one day I'm going to be a farmer and I won't need Spar. Mara, I'll have to start with a backyard garden. Start small and it'll grow and it'll grow and it'll grow. And one day it goes from that one little backyard garden to using your neighbor's backyard garden because they're not doing anything with it. And you negotiate with them. Now you've got 2 little backyard gardens. Eventually there's that other person who has not built their RDP yet and they've got a piece of land. You're like, let me just, for the year, I'll just make some crops grow here and there. And now you've got a whole yard to work with because after a while, you have 2, you have 3. Man, eventually things can happen where you can be where you want to be, eventually. So my backyard garden was trying to get into this entertainment industry, voiceovers and emceeing and that type of stuff. And it was not easy as well. And sometimes your opportunity might come from the strangest places. I always think that, you always hear that saying that says, it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to not have an opportunity, and to not be prepared and all of a sudden here's the opportunity and it passes you by, right? So that time when I was fooling around either in class or in fruit and veg with my aunts and whatever, that was actually time I was practicing, not really knowing when my opportunity will arise. One day, I was asked to come and DJ. I was in high school. Someone asked me to come DJ for them. And not that I was a DJ, but just I was a dancer. So they thought, since you can dance, maybe you can pick the music that will make other people dance. So nice logic. So now I'm there and I'm DJing. And I'm around 17 years old at this time. And there's a microphone there. So I pick up the microphone and I do the things that I normally do with my aunt, even the things I do in class, and I'm just like, yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. What? Yabona, shayela izinto zabelungu manje. Isilungu siphuma itswakarinko, sikhwasa itswakarinko. Anyway, so I do those type of things, and someone in the crowd that day knew someone who needed an MC for Sun International. So they're like, hey, your friend has some potential. You should ask him to come audition. Wow, audition? Yeah. Do you have an email address? We'll just send you a script via email. Now, guys, you must understand, if you live in Vanderbilt Park and you're 17, if you have a bank account, you are here. If you have an email account, sure, you are on the next level. Especially at 17, email account was something that, was a little uncommon for me at that time. So quickly, get the email account. So they send me the script. I felt like a TV kid. I'm in Vanderbilt Park. I'm practicing a script. Yo, wafetu. This is a dream come true. Just to have a script was amazing for me. Anyway, I go to the audition. The audition happens in Emerald Casino. Get to Emerald Casino with a lot of confidence there. Excuse me, gentlemen, which side is the MVG desk? I know the security guard. Okay, I know, sir. Just go there. Just go here, and then you just get there. Thank you very much. I'm walking in there. The confidence, Baba. You have that thing when your head does this. It means you are here. So I walk in there, and we're doing this. And when I get there, guess who's here to audition? This guy says. He's a drive time host on Highveld Stereo 947. Yay, okay. This girl says she's on YFM. She's the newsreader. Like, yo. Okay, and everyone has a title and a thing and a something, and I'm just that guy from the party. I'm like, one of these Joburg people, they come here to take our jobs. Anyway, so I get my opportunity. I get in front of the mic and I decide, what would Shade do? What would CC do? Those guys from UTV. They'll probably walk up to people and talk to them. Hey, what's your name? So I'm thinking, let me do those things also. So I imitate those people and I do certain things. And they're thinking, wow, this kid, he's actually quite creative. Wow. And they call me, I'm like, what's your name? I'm like, Weza. All right, Weza Matomane. Okay. So what are you currently doing, Weza? They were expecting, no, I'm a drive time host on Highveld Stereo. And I'm like, well, I just did I'm doing my matric right now, but I'm going to study at the university. I'm going to study chemical engineering. They're like, wait, you said you're doing your matric. How old are you, Weza? I'm inside the casino, guys, by the way. How old are you? I'm like, I'm turning 18. When? Today? No, next year, March. They're like, how did you even get in here? Because it's 18 years and older, the whole thing. Oh, no, age, don't call us, we'll call you. You know how it goes. And I thought, you know what? Maybe that's as big as it's ever going to get from a dude from Vanderbilt Park. Mara, I'm happy at least I got to hold a microphone. I was in front of a camera. I was in front of celebrities. I made them sweat, man. I made them sweat. They're from Joburg, but at least I made them sweat. And I thought, that's as big as it's ever going to get from me, Mara. I'm happy. And I walked away that day thinking I'll never do anything bigger than that. I was wrong. So 2 years later, these guys call me, and I had saved their number. I'm studying now at the University of Pretoria, and here comes that call. And I look at it, and I'm like, yeah?